Alright, we have a level up that we can use. Where was interfacing? Down here, huh? I mean, we could. The chance was something like 42%. I'm going to just quickly science this a little bit. So we're going to quick save. And so it was a 42%, I think is what it was. So now, if I do an interfacing here, did that actually... Yeah, that stuck. Okay. Now if I do it, let's go back in our inventory, interact. Now what is it? A 58. Check failure. I'm just going to go ahead and reload. I'm assuming that will reload my most recent quick save. Okay. So we got that level up. What do I want to put it in? I wonder if I should like save them until I find something that I need them in. Or if I should just put them in things. You know? I wonder. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. That could be a good one to have some extra in. I might just save it for now. I'm not really sure what to do with it. Okay. So we need to turn on the headlights and check the hologram mark thing that's on this. So let's go ahead and do that. Kim, how do I turn on the headlights? He turns the preheater on, waits, takes out his keys, and says, "Alright, ready." I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater. Empathy, he's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant's more than happy to show off his precious carriage. Press engine start. The dashboard lights up with an orange glow. Rounds per minute gauges jump, and the engine of Kima comes to life with a whiny growl. Press the button labeled Headlights. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle. There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now. Okay. Okay, interfacing. As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you. There she is, Revico West. There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice. Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no hundreds, of micro-perforations. Look at the shimmering street grid. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revico are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kinima's headlight. Where are we on this? Point to the hologen map. Let me see. He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it. Right here, he says, his fingers near the top of the map, on a segment of coast, jutting out into the great ocean. Seems nice. No, it does not, the lieutenant says with optimism. Look at the perforations. There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. Tally up the different rows. The first row has 18 dots. Okay, what about the next one? The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border and then some. Count them individually. There are so many it's hard to count. More than 150 at least. Maybe even 200. What about the last row? The last row has 3 perforations. 3, that's it? That's it. Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean? Point to the dots on the watermark. Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. Son, here's where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good. Oh dear, I'm worried. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years? Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? Wait, 18 years I've done this? That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth? I'm like this harbinger of doom sometimes. Got drunk like a megastar? Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revicol, but let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good, it means finished. You've got, let's see, damn, I closed a lot. Wow, more than 200. Is that a lot? It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers. I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number? Right, those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there. Huh. Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling. Is now a good time to pour one out for the fallen? Definitely not. Huh, so I'm a killer. That's right, a killer of humans. For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asks the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy. John McCoy, like John McClane. Is this a reference? Is this a reference of Die Hard? Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for. He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent. Well, have you ever killed anyone, Kim? Let's get personal. Why don't we? Yes, he says, declining to elaborate. It's not a problem for him to state it, however. How do you handle the strain? Everyone has their own method of coping, some more effective or self-destructive than others. He gives you a meaningful look. Apparently, I am the self-destructive type. Personally, I find it helps keep up a few hobbies. Like what? It helps to keep up a few hobbies. I read that weird. Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now. You have weird hobbies, Kim? Maybe I should find a hobby? Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves. Oh, I do have the gloves. He points to your yellow gardening gloves. It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab. Huh. All right. Thanks for this. The lieutenant nods. Okay, let's go. Put the ledger away. I thought that might give me a clue as to where I lived. Some experience. We read the watermarks. Right, I'll go turn off the lights. He presses the remote control on the key. You can now see your statistics on your journal page. Right of the task description. Superstar Cop 2. Apocalypse Cop 1. Sorry Cop 3. Boring Cop 1. Communist 1. Fascist 0. Ultra-liberal 1. Moralist 0. Okay. Good Cop, Bad Cop 3. Honor, 0. Oh dear. People killed, 3. Cases solved, 216 years in service, 18 years. Interesting. We need to talk to somebody about... Oh, ask Kuno, and we need to ask Garte. Let's start with Garte. Kuno is probably not going to give us much.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key. Thanks, I hope you found what you were looking for. I found the victim's clothes. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could someone on your staff have put them there? Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with a crime scene. Who else has keys to the trash container? The trash collection service? CS Municipal? I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though. Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Shivers. What are shivers? Raise the hair on your neck. Tune in to the city. On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. 2 men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs. He turns to the man. Thank you anyway. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state? He grimaces. I think fugue states are more your forte, officer. Oh, burn. That was a good one. Yeah, he got me good. He got me good. Let's talk about something else. Okay, so we're good there. We don't have the money. How much money do we have? Where does it say? Okay, it's not in any of these. I'm not seeing it here. Where's my money at? Where's my money at? I have no clue. Am I just being dumb? Probably. Probably right in front of my eyes somewhere. Bullets? We don't have our gun yet, so... Yeah, that's right. The gun is probably at a pawn shop, right? Let's see. Have any of these things opened up? Still only... Okay, it's only 12. Soon, the kitchen will be open, I think. Should be at 13 o'clock, I think? 1300? Alright, let's talk to this little shit-stained Kuno real quick.
Is Kuno okay?
Okay. Empathy, 58%. Okay, we can retry it. This is the one we failed, isn't it? I thought we had to get another point in empathy before we could try this again. Let's leave real quick. I'm going to save. Because I am a dirty save scummer.
Is Kuno okay?
Nice. It's not Kuno, it's Kuno S. Interesting. How? Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. Like she's done something. Something very bad. She came up with that psychopathetic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you. Even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone. Act on it. Try and separate them. Kuno. Psst. Fuck you whispering about? He whispers back. He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens. Fuck you, fucktarts. Fuck you, fucktarts whispering about. If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? He turns back to you and hunkers down. Let's whisper, pig. This is it. You've got him, but be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad on this. Bad in this. Let's see. She's trying to control you. She's terrifying, crazy, scary. Whew, am I glad she's out of our hair. No. Crazy, scary. Well, I don't like any of these. What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy, scary. Crazy? He whispers tensely. You don't know half of it. She's not crazy, she's insane, dangerous. She smoked a man. She's done people in, probably even pigs. Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit. She understands what you're trying to do. Yo, see? He pops his head up. Did Kuno not tell you? Kuno told you. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. He hunches down again. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control. So freaking weird. You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips. Does she have that talent? You gotta tell me more about this. She smoked someone? Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. He's a killer. He stares at you intently, like actually a killer. You serious about this killing business? Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about it. The 488. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has. Okay, how many cops has she killed then? Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that. He feels eyes on the back of his head and stops. Dude, Kuno gonna get his ass killed. The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear. You think she has anything to do with the dead man? Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno. Where were you? Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it. Alright. You said she's insane? Yeah, she's psycho. He leans in even closer. None of that kitty psycho cat burning shit. She does the real deal. What's the real deal? Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know. What's that language she uses? Fuck no. She says it's the song of her people or some shit. What people? She said she was from the forest, right? Crazy people? The fucking Nakis? I don't know. Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and Runkaris might be some kind of defense mechanism. No idea. No idea, guys. I don't know what this is about. Nakis and Runkaris, huh? Is she your sister? Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit. Stray? Yeah, she was just there. He points at the apartment building behind the fence. What was that, Kuno? Little one twists her neck, looking at the building. Kuno flinches, then lowers his voice even more. She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack in the dark. Why was she dripping wet? Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor, too. She was there for 3 days in the corner, every time Kuno went out. You said she got in... how? I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under a pile of clothes like a dog. What about your parents? Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. He points at himself. Shit's all on Kuno. Kuno? Kuno S? Two of a kind. Weird. Why is she called Kuno S then? 'Cause she fucking looks like Kuno. You don't know her name? No one knows her name. Kuno told you this shit was Psycho Killer. How are you dealing with all of this? How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control. He spits through the gap in his front teeth. She needs... I can't help. Fuck that. She needs professional help. You can't do this alone. Listen, listen. He points to his eyes, then yours. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her, you threaten to take her away. This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now. The boy looks you in the eye, black pupils trying to focus. I am going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand? He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will. Understood, Kuno. Alright, he wipes the sweat off his brow. Now we can do business. He's breathing heavily. That took something out of him. Business? Yeah, what do you want? Kuno can hook you up with... He starts, no longer whispering. Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno. See, relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno. He turns back to you. You get all kinds of shit. Kuno is going to get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno going to get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. What the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me? And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. That fucking pile of Veternite. He points to the back of the yard. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off and you can fuck into Kuno's shack. He concludes the invitation with a benevolent nod. What was that about you running an errand? And illegal narcotics, Kuno? Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. His eyes bulge. Their veins reach out like tree branches. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. This kid's got issues. He's freaking 12. He's freaking 12. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Street's going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it. Popo man? Is that supposed to be me? His dirty policeman? Popo man? Nod. Okay, okay. Dirty Popo Man is you. He nods at the building behind him. In there is Kuno's violent dad. On steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids. Ain't speed. If you can take him, you can have half the speed. Who is your dad, Kuno? Kuno's dad is a fucking monster, he says proudly. He's the most violent man in Revocol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks, too. How much material are we talking about? Like half, he says very confidently. Half of what? A baggie, but like in this vial. But that's not very much material at all, Kuno. You trying to fuck me over? Fuck you talking about? Half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it. You can barely see it because there's barely any. Visual calculus. I made up my mind, Kuno, and this is what's going to happen. Okay, Kuno's listening.
You don't have any notifications right now.
Really? My Google is talking to me. It thinks I'm trying to talk to it for some reason. Okay. Let's see. Let's read through these. So, all guns blazing to get that speed because I need it. I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revocol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that lie. You need speed. Alright, guys. Are we going to go... Am I going to go for the drugs, or am I going to go for honor? The honorable cop route. Oh, God. What am I getting myself into? I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. But lie. You really need that fucking speed. Sure. He winks at you. Confiscate it for Kuno. And you can have half. So, half of a half is a quarter, right? We're probably talking about a quarter gram here. Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key, so you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side, bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it. Go on the pier side, so we need to go on the other side of the building on this side and try and get the cleaning lady to let us in. Room 12. Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door. Police violence style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckhead. This is bad. This is real bad. Split a kilo with Kuno. That's it, he concludes. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit. Kim, what do you have to say about all this? What the hell are you signing us up for here? I'm gonna get my fix. Come on, Kim, whisper. Obviously I'm gonna take it. We need to get drugs away from a minor. Okay then, he concedes. Alright, I'm off. Kuno doesn't fucking care. You got issues, kid. Okay. Whoops. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't mean to actually click that. What do you think you are, a super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being. Whoops. Where is visual calculus? It's probably in here? Yeah. We can't get a lot of points in there. Okay, did he say that there was a way through this fence? Didn't he like tell us about a way through the fence? Is there anything more to do with his body right now? No, not really.